Tariq St. Patrick, Davis McClain, and Monet Tejada, I believe, are going to come together and agree on a plan to get their names in the clear, but I believe they're going to have to shed blood in this next episode or the season finale. It's your man Parlo from the Parlo Gym Show. On today's episode, I'm asking the question, will Davis, Tariq, and Monet have a blood tie? Oh, I'm going to give you my theory and prediction. Make sure you drop down in the comments section. Leave your thoughts and theories as well. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you drop kick that subscribe button. While you're here, make sure you check out my video from earlier this week, where I also talk about Braden and will he catch his first body in this next episode. Make sure you check that out. One of the subscribers said in the comments, the greatest thing that could happen to Braden's character is him meeting Tommy. Not gonna lie, his brain gonna snap. That would be crazy if they brought Tommy back from Chicago over into New York and he toughened up your boy Braden. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be crazy. B. Jordan said, I think Kane might be his first body. Now, that would be a great twist if he got his cherry popped and decided to take out Kane. Hey, make sure you also check out my other episode, Will Effie Flip? We know she's in police custody, but is she solid? Or is she going to become a snitch? I had one of the commenters or subscribers leave a comment and say, Effie is likely to flip on Monet. Wow. I talked about that in the video and I looked at an angle and I would love to hear what you think about that. So be sure to check out those videos, man. We're having a great time in this small community talking about some of these episodes in the Power Universe. All right, let's get into today's episode before I let you go. Because when you look at these three characters, Davis McClain first, they're all dealing with pressure and pain. I mean, think about it. McClain, he just lost his brother. He killed himself, committed suicide. Well, he committed suicide after he busted cap in Saks, R.I.P. Saks. And so I'm wondering, will Davis go dark? Everyone deals with death differently. And so I'm wondering how his character is going to handle the death of his brother. Also, we know that Davis is going to be mixed up in some legal matters, I believe, when it comes to the money aspect with Lucas. But we also know that his name is in the mix and Noma knows who he is. Tariq has brought her to his attention. And I believe in order for them to get out of this tangled web, they're going to have to come together and maybe bust a cap in someone that's on Noma's team. Because we saw in the trailer, he talked about how they're going to be messed up because of something that's about to be revealed. Then you have Monet. Monet's money is tied up with Lucas and his Ponzi scheme. We also see Monet losing control of her own children. And we also know that Monet is the reason that Gordo is now dead. So I believe in order for her to get out of that tangled web, her and Tariq are going to have to come together like they normally do. And we know that the streets are about to be red. So that's what I'm thinking. We know that she's power hungry. And in order to keep control and power, she's not going to let anyone take her down. Would she put a bullet in a federal agent like Blanca? Would she mess with the prosecutor? I don't know. I don't know how she feels about that, but some kind of way she always ends up coming to Tariq to help solve those problems, and she does not mind shedding some blood. And finally, we got young Tariq, Mr. GQ, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Never Melt Under Pressure. And if you saw the recent trailer for episode 9, we see Tariq really sweating some bullets. They say it was a leak on the episode. Some people say 50 Cent let the leak out, but I didn't watch it because I don't want anything to be spoiled. Y'all, please don't mess it up in the comments. But we see he's tied up in the Ponzi scheme. He's got to deal with the pressure from RSJ, and they may come together and have to shed some blood. He may pressure Braden to bust a cap in Lucas. But some kind of way, I believe that he's going to rely on the confidentiality of his lawyer, Davis, and Monet, who doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. And I believe these three are going to come together in some type of way to get out of the mess that they're in, and they're going to shed some blood together. Now, these are my thoughts. These are my predictions. I don't know how Davis again is going to deal with the death of his brother. I can't see how Tariq is going to get out of this Ponzi scheme, RSJ's money, as well as his name in the RICO case, and Monet dealing with her money and her family, but they're all involved in the RICO case. So that's the common interest point. And I believe some kind of way they're going to come together, and in order to get from under this RICO, they may shed some blood, as well as pop a cap in somebody in Braden's family to get their money back. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about my predictions for this next episode. Are these three characters going to come together to shed some blood? I don't think any more secrets are between them. I think they cannot afford to misstep. And so I think they're going to come together and really form a three-headed monster and hit them streets, ready to do whatever to keep themselves out of jail and in the grave. It's your man Parlo from the Parlo Gym Show. Go ahead and drop kick that subscribe button and smash that like button. That'll really help the channel out. And drop down in those comment sections and let me know what you think about today's episode. Make sure you check out some of my other videos here on the channel, and I'll catch you on my next video. Peace.